So, a bit of an update when it comes to me in this game at the moment. People in chat have already been told about this, but this is for YouTube and for highlights and for future people that watch this. I'm very disenchanted with Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment in the physical sense. And if I'm not playing it in a physical sense, I'm already not playing it online. I'm only playing it physically because I have the social aspect with my teammates. I have run into a dilemma, and a pretty big one. My side deck, for any deck that I build from this point forward, is extremely outdated. I probably haven't actually added different cards into the side deck since the 2019 Megatins with Nibiru, Dark Ruler, and Dimension Shifter. I haven't really had new stuff to throw in there. Now, Guan Yu, but whoop-dee about that. In order for me to re-update my side deck to today's standards, aside from the Feather Duster I just got off Paul for about $20, which I was willing to pay, I need Lightning Storms, Droplets, Talents, the upcoming Crossout Designator, which will probably be in Secret Rare, like everything else. That's $1,200 worth of cards just to fix my side deck. 3 Technical Talents right now in Australia, or for where I am, is selling at about 100 to 105. Forbidden Droplets is easily 80 to 100, usually on the upper scale to 100. Lightning Storm, the last playset that I saw sell in South Australia was 420 for a set, and it sold within half an hour of it being posted online. And Crossout Designator, if you'll be fooling yourself if you think Konami's not going to put that in a secret rare slot in a set that's absolutely garbage. So it ends up being the chase card that's really expensive because no one wants to buy the set, because that's pretty much how it's been going right now. But even ignoring Crossout Designator, that's $1,000 for 9 cards to fix my side deck. I'm not willing to do that. Just straight up not willing to do that. Which basically means that my competitiveness, my ability to be A-tiered competitor in this game is in jeopardy. I'm going to be borrowing cards off friends that are willing to spend that money if they're not playing, if I can get access to them on weeks where they know they're not playing. That's pretty much how it stands right now. I don't know when regionals come back up. There's still no talk about that. I don't know when the Oceanics will be back on, because I still have my invite for that, technically. But when those come around, I'm going to be borrowing cards left, right, and center. I just cannot bring myself to spend that much on side deck material. I'm not going to buy things like Eldlick because that's just too expensive. The Adamancipator Core I got was everything for $350, which was a fair amount to pay at the point when I bought it anyway. It's not worth anywhere near that much now with Block Dragon banned, which is fine. But I'm not going to spend $350 on 3 cards. I just can't. I can't do that anymore. Especially not when I can go and dig in to a completely different game where a $15 structure deck, Planeswalker deck, gives you a booster pack in that set, and you come out, especially if you buy Chandra, Red Fire, Mono Red Burn, it's 75% ready, and to fix the rest of it is $50 in standard. I just can't. Knowing that there's another card game that's far cheaper than this, that's just as technically sound as this, that still requires an immense amount of experience, an immense amount of thought and strategy, probably more so than Yu-Gi-Oh! I cannot continue to sink so much money into this game. I just can't do it. As such, what that basically means is that it may get to a time where I stop doing these weekly analyses and stop playing the game on any kind of competitive sense. It could just be casuals with my local guys and Mount Barker, and that's it. And even that's being thrown in jeopardy because we're not getting the turnouts anymore. It could be a time soon where I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I'm sorry for those that stuck around for Yu-Gi-Oh! I understand if you go and watch people like Zodiac Duelist and Nim Nim and SEMO and all those instead of me. I understand. If you still want my opinion on things at the moment, I'm still happy to give them. But it could be very soon that just I don't pick up Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore and I end up playing Magic. The issue with the stream is if I pick up Magic, it's almost guaranteed that I will almost get no viewership, because the issue with Magic on Twitch is that it is flooded with people that stream Magic, unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh has no online client. That's where I built my audience, was because I'd be one of 2 people on streaming, and people would see me just because I'd be at the top of the page, because there'd be no one else. Can't do that with MTG. Not very well, anyway. So there also could become a day where I stop streaming. So for those that stuck around, thank you at the end of the day. As Modest just said, we'll see what happens when COVID's over. We'll see if Konami pulls their head out of their metaphorical arse and makes cards accessible and cheaper. Print everything in the common slot. I'm back tomorrow, because then I don't feel like I'm being left behind, because I don't have a 6-digit figure job and no mortgage to pay. Like, that's pretty much what's holding me back at the moment, is finances. So we'll see what happens in the future. So Konami, let that be a warning. I'm just another person with a full-time job who has money that's just decided, no, I'm not going to spend your exorbitant prices on packs that have a bugger all pull rate for the cards that I actually need, and I'm not going to go to the secondary market, because that is just too much money. I'm just another person on a long list who has decided to sit back and go, no, screw you, screw your game, and screw your greedy nature. It's not going to do it. Sorry, lads. It is what it is. I may keep streaming Final Fantasy 14 online, but that runs into the same problem as trying to play MTG Arena. I'm going to try and still stream on Saturday afternoons, streaming something of some kind, just to keep this going as much as I can. But I'm going to pivot to things that I actually enjoy playing online, rather than dealing with the crap that is a Yu-Gi-Oh side deck worth more than my computer. Sorry, girl, you're getting old. Until the next video, I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe on YouTube if you wish. Twitch as well. I don't ask people to subscribe there, just follow. That's more than enough, so you know when I come online. But yeah, from here on out, basically, I'm going to be turning into a variety streamer for every Saturday afternoon, playing what I feel like playing. Still ask me about Yu-Gi-Oh, that's perfectly fine, but more and more down the track, as more days tick past, more weeks go, I'm going to get more and more out of this game if this trend continues. I'll see you all in the next one.